So, I thought I want to share some very important information for you if you want to travel to Sri Lanka this summer. And instead of doing a live in my boring office, I was thinking to do it here on the beach in southern Hikkaduwa. And by the way, if you check in the description here, I have made free ebook travel guide to Sri Lanka where you find a lot of useful tips if you travel in the summer or winter or all the things. So check that out and download that if you're interested to travel to Sri Lanka. But okay, just to let you know the location I'm at now. Our hotel at this beach hotel is over there, and then the main tourist area in Hikkaduwa is that side. So we are the southern part now in Hikkaduwa. My favorite part because it's so relaxing, quiet, peaceful in this area. Sometimes I go for walks here and I don't see any other tourists. In the middle of the season, there are a little bit more people that do this as a beach walk. It is now end of April. Some people call this the off-season in Sri Lanka, and I think that is really stupid thing to call it. Shouldn't be called the off-season. You can call it a slow season or a green season. This time of the year usually comes with a little bit more rain, mostly in the evenings and nighttime. This year is no rain at all. It's really hot and dry actually. Some rain in the night only. But probably it will rain a little bit more in May, beginning of June maybe. So when people say you cannot go to Hikkaduwa in July, August because it's off season, that's really, really wrong. In July and August, it's really nice weather usually in Hikkaduwa. A lot of sunny days, some rain in the evenings, nights. Nothing that ruins your holiday in any way. And only thing, if you're a surfer, it's not the best time of the year to surf in July and August in this area. But there are other places like Veligama, Hikkaduwa in the south also that you can surf. And also Devata in Galle, just 20 minutes from here, that you can also surf in the summer. But the sea is rougher this time of the year, April, May, June, July. So if you come to the southern coast in this time, it's better you book a hotel with a swimming pool, especially traveling with kids, because the sea can be quite rough. But in all the way south, here in Hikkaduwa, in the beach area we call Coral Beach, in there you can swim all year also because it's protected by a coral reef. But this part of Hikkaduwa is actually just straight out sandy bottom, so it gets quite rough all year round, but especially in the slow season. So that's some important things. If you travel to Sri Lanka in the summer, usually what I always recommend is to start with a few days here in the south. I'm already sweating, so I had to go find some shade. It's warm. Yeah, I just wanted to say what I always recommend for summer tour. If you're coming to Sri Lanka in June, July, August, that's the holiday season in Europe when you have, maybe your kids are off school and you have a chance to travel longer. So don't worry, that's a super time to visit Sri Lanka. And this is how I usually recommend. Start with a few days in the south, because it's, no matter season, the really most beautiful area in Sri Lanka. Explore maybe Hikkaduwa or Unawatuna or Merissa, and make sure you go to Galle Fort, really nice place. And then do the tour like Ella, Nurelia, the Highlands, tea plantation, maybe Kandy to see the Tooth Temple. Make sure you visit some tea factories on the way. Go all the way to Sigiriya if you want to climb the top of the Lion Head. But after the tour, if you have at least 2 weeks, you can then end the tour on the East Coast, which is the high season this time of the year. For example, Arugambe, if you're a surfer or a backpacker, or Trincomalee is really nice for families, for divers, for swimming in the sea, or Pasikuda if you may be on a really special honeymoon or need a really peaceful, quiet, relaxing holiday. These three are my favorite beach places in the East Coast. So start with the south, do the round tour with all the sites, and end in the East Coast. That's the pro tip for the Sri Lankan summer tour. Now it's early morning, like 9 o'clock, I think. So it's quite. You see the low shadows, but it's still really warm. Hikkaduwa is warm year round. It's a tropical climate here, so it's always warm, always quite humid. Some part of the year are drier than others, like from December to March is considered a high season, and this is when there's least chance of rain normally. This year we had a lot of rain in January and nothing in April, so you never really know about the weather. What you know is you're going to have an amazing holiday in Sri Lanka, no matter what time of the year you travel. But peak season in Sri Lanka is between December until April. And then again, it's a really nice summer season from June, July until end of August. So there's always a time. You just need to know where to go and how to travel. And you can subscribe to my channel. I will tell you a lot about that in the months to come.